Wait a minute. We up in here? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? What we doing up in here? Let's kick it off in chilly cold blood. Eminem, what's going on with you, player? Ain't nothing to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Yeah, man. Let's kick off alive, man. Why not be live? The opposite of live is evil. Come on.
IZM. Sir Ism's in the house. Sir Ism's in the house. All right, let's go.
That was our good brother, Super Sly. He was just sending a shout out. See, once upon a time, they love you, they hate you, and then they love you again. You feel me?
Shout out to the homie, Sir IZM. Sir Ism's in the house. Sir Ism's in the house. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's talk about these batches on the loose, gone wild. These batches is out here on the loose and gone wild, man. They even got academics. He's a known trickeration, man. Now, how you want to do with your life? You want to be trickeration? Or you want to be a player? If not, just pay for it. It ain't tricking if you got it. You all go ahead and trick. But don't be calling these women sluts. Don't be calling these women no good, because a trick is just a male slut. That's all you are. So you want to say the worst thing you can say? You're no good. You're an OF model. You're this. You're that. But when they look at you on the female side, they say you a trick. So when they say you a trick, that's like a low life. That's like you're no good. That's like, yeah, I sleep with you for money, but I really don't like you. So when y'all want to call these women all these derelict, vagabond, low down, dirty names, well, it's four other fingers pointed back at you when you point at them. And they're saying you're a trick. You're a low life. You gotta pay me to like you. You're an actor. I'm an actress. I'm only doing this so you can pay me money. You're into necrophilia. What? Hurry up and get off. I just can't get into it if a woman ain't into it with me. I mean, I'm different status. A lot of y'all really ain't got y'all sexual loins out. You know what I mean? Y'all still on like y'all third broad or something, man. Now y'all want to do a bunch of, debaucherous kind of things, man. At some point, a man, that's what they mean by soiling your royal oats. You got to get that, you know what I'm saying, out the way. Because if you didn't get it young, you got married young, or you didn't have a lot of women, then you go into like a midlife crisis. Or if you got married young, you got a divorce. A lot of y'all got 2 divorces and you're 40 and you're mad at women. And it ain't the women, you just never learned yourself. See, you have to know thyself. The Great Pyramids of Egypt. You had to go there for 35 years. Like they say, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, great people of this world. I know you think you got it all together at 18, 19. You want to be rich. You want to be this and that. But you're whack. So you want to talk about me and my game, and I don't know what I'm talking about. And ism, you ain't Anton Daniels. You don't got money. Well, in high school, I definitely was more popular. I got voted most popular, actually. You understand me? Still got the little certificate. The what is it? Certificate. Yeah, best dressed, most popular. Yeah. Me. Ism. I ain't trying to hate. But I'm just saying a lot of guys got popular on YouTube. We got the MTR guy tonight. He got popular on YouTube, but I'm not mad at the brothers that stay focused, got the education. That's what you supposed to do, nephew. Go get your education. Those are your analytics. But as you grow as a man, you definitely got to get your man-alytics together. You got to know how to move around these women. Same way Tiger Woods, best all time man-alytics on that golf course. You know, some of these rich men, analytics in the stock market on how to get money, how to grow businesses, marketing, top notch. But when it come to broads, they weak. Why we put so much emphasis on women? Because men, for many, many years, their downfall is a woman. Yeah, get money because women gonna attract to the money. So if you chase a batch, you're not gonna have money. But if you chase that paper, the batch is gonna find the paper. Man, ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny how things go in life? You know what I'm saying? So we got old Daphne Joy up in here, man. What Daphne talking about, man? Let's let her go on here and do her thing. Miss Daphne, do your thing. Do your thing. You know? We want to check it out. She was on there with DJ Academics. And he's thirsty.
How do you deal with, like, you know, criticism? How have you been dealing with this? Like, I don't know if you want to call it fame, but like there's a lot of people talking about you.
Yeah. So I feel okay. I think it's just been like a really turbulent last few years.
She has a very sultry, seductive voice. She's just like a sex maven. I mean, when you look at her, you like that chop, chop, guap, guap, don't stop, stop, stop.
And I think I've definitely developed a much thicker skin because of it. And I just try to be really still in the eye of the storm. And I also know that this too shall pass. You know, like things usually are really hot and then they just kind of, you know, cool
you
down.
hot, baby.
And so I just trust and know that, you know, within time, things will just like cool down and it's, you know, gonna kind of wash away a little bit. And I always just kind of like being in that extreme line of peace. But it seems like nobody wants me to stay in that space.
No, you
and
know what
you know, I feel like since
look at her, she's so sexy. She's just touching that hair. She even had Kendra G in her feelings. I had to work all my life. I had to work. Kendra G, you don't look like this. This is what all of the women are mad at because when we think of an exotico, this is what we thinking about. She got the hair. Look at that mane. She got them tatas. She got that onion, that skin. She's a sex maven. A goddess, if you would say so. But what is she after you get done with her? A lot of men don't care. I want that. And if you're a rich man, go ahead. But if you can just get it off the mouthpiece, get it off the dribble, off the muscle, off of who you are, that's when you cold in the game. In chilly cold blood.
I'm a topic of conversation, I might as well join the conversation a little bit too, right?
That's right, baby.
Did you go through those moments of like, you know, I feel like there was just so many moments that people just wanted to hear anything from you, right? Did you go through those moments of just like wanting this all to go away? And I'm wondering at what moment did you kind of, because I read your like your last note and it felt like you were trying to almost kind of like seize back, like, you know, just your own presence and your own self, right?
Yeah.
Has that happened, or I'm wondering the phases throughout like this whole process?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to really absorb what you were saying. And I'm also a little nervous. Can you repeat that?
No. I was just asking basically the phases of like.
This is water.
That's all. You get a little sipping. I got a little Don Julio right here. You drink? We gotta learn about you, bro. Do you drink? Like, what do you do? What do you do? I know everyone has a vice.
I know. I'm like, let's.
You already say everybody got a vice. When you can't see a man's vice if he don't tell you my vice is women. My vice is cigars. It's something sneaky. He has something that he likes.
Let's break the ice a little before we get to.
All right, I got some Don Julio.
So I can
I got
call
you, girl. I got you. I got you. No, I got you.
You know what I mean? Whoever her surgeon is, woo, got her looking right up in this thing. You see her? Oh my goodness. This is what got the sisters mad, that a brother got choices out here. You mean to tell me you can get a choice on what kind of woman you want? You can get you some of this exotical. This is what got these suckers going overseas. They trying to marry the bro. It's just for some fun, man. But it lowers your sense of sensibility, stimulation when you with a woman that's ready to raise your children. You get desensitized doing all that tricking. You see what I'm saying? You can't help yourself. You're doing all that tricking, and you think this is how all women are. This is what's going on. It's for sale. Batches gone wild up around here, man. You got old Daphne Joy.
Say less. Say less. Don't you worry.
That's how they get.
Listen, did you? You know, I've been watching the videos you're putting up.
You watching the videos?
I was actually at a place of thinking, I'm like, maybe sexuality stuff would have been taboo because, you know, to some extent, people might have felt like your privacy was invaded. But it feels like you're kind of embracing it, like, hey, listen, I'm kind of having fun. I'm being me. Like, hey, what's out there is out there. Fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna do me. How's that been? And you know, have that been a little bit more comfortable for you, kind of owning that, like, especially your sexuality?
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, when I zoom out of everything, well, first of all, I was, you know, as you know, I knew that it was just this like looming thing that was kind of haunting.
Now, sisters, y'all need to learn from this. Can y'all hear this woman's voice? Now, I just want to say that I'm here. I know they were going to talk about me. See, sisters, y'all be, y'all all rough, gruff, yelling at a brother, want to bite his ear off, acting like somebody's mama. Sisters, acting like somebody's auntie. When a brother get his paper right, he say, man, I ain't dealing with this bull. He say, I'm cool. But your paper ain't right, so this is what you got to deal with. Woo! Modern dating. Everybody wants a dime. But a dime is the broad that pays attention. The 10 is the broad that pays attention to your business. So you look, look at that onion-ism. Look at it. Ooh. Why would an NFL player marry a plain Jane white girl? Because she cater to his needs. That's all y'all want to do is mess with the black woman. Y'all want to mess over the black woman. Y'all don't want the black woman. The black woman want to chew your head off. That's what got these dudes going overseas. I think y'all should just use some of these dating apps and get women out of your region. Why would I do that? I can go overseas. No, nephew. No. You can meet abroad instead of going passport, bro. You on the East Coast, see what's up with a West Coast chick. Different mindset. I brought up in Seattle, I brought up in Montana, I brought in Colorado, a little chassis over there in that Oregon. They grow up different. It's a different state of mind. The broad y'all go see overseas, they just 304s. Them hoes. Y'all ain't really getting nothing. Them just hoes. Now, if you just want to pay for hoes, then go ahead. Be a trick. Don't get mad when I call you a trick. It ain't tricking if you don't know that's trick justification. If you get it off the mouth mouthpiece off the dribble came in the door. You could be like this player. Hey, you two little chassis. It's all up to you, nephew. Where you going with it? How you gonna do it? Huh? Everything comes down to dick and pussy. The boss, the worker, the pimp, the hoe. Dick and pussy. Which one are you? Some of you niggas are bitches too. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy.
My hemisphere a little bit. And then, then one day, these type of things might happen. And so I've just kind of been in a space of like bracing myself for it.
Mhm.
And when I kind of like zoom out and just kind of see how everyone's, like perceiving it and everything, and how people are trying to just kind of like run with the narrative or run with my narrative or like take control of my narrative. That's really what stands out to me. And I'm just like, you know what? No.
Yeah.
Like I'm awfully tired of that at this point. And I just wanna be in control of my own narrative. I feel like everybody is just always trying to take it from me.
Ain't nobody taking nothing. You're a thought pocket. A beautiful thought pocket. Beautiful batch. But you've been going wild. You need some covering. Whether it's a player, whether it's a square. A woman's job is to find her man that can trick on her the best. She was told as a little girl, find you a man that can provide for you. Just another word for tricking. Unless you ready to have a family. Now you're not tricking, nephew. Other than that, you tricking, man. I don't care what y'all say. Trick justification.
Just feel like really misunderstood. I also feel like I just can't be myself at the same time too. A lot of times, I feel like, I guess, I'm pretty sure that everybody feels misjudged and all that stuff, but like I really have experienced a lot of feeling like I'm definitely sorry for the sound, feeling like I'm definitely always being judged and like contained almost.
Daphne, you step by the
And
train tracks?
I guess now that I'm just more comfortable in like my womanhood, sorry, should I call you AK or academics, by the way?
Either or.
She just mumbling, jumbling, rambling. Use a hoe.
Either or. By the way, I seen and I felt like that energy. I don't know if you're friends with her or whatever. I seen Amber Rose comment like
yeah.
and it
Amber
felt like
Rose.
you were kind of going into like
Amber Rose, old hoe. See, you got to hit while the iron is hot when you a hoe. You got a small window. Amber Rose, she was supposed to either get a kid by Kanye. She was supposed to do the Kim K. You see, if not, she was supposed to get that sucker ducker, 21 Savage. She was supposed to get a baby by one of them suckers. That's a hoe's job. Don't you see how they did Anthony Edwards? Cooked him. Don't you see how they do Lil Baby? Cooked him. That's a hoe's job to squeeze out you suckers some paper.
almost like an empowerment era. I kind of like it. I thought people were gonna run you away, scare you away, and I kind of like the fact that you're kind of having fun with it. And sometimes that's the best thing to do when people are trying to, bring you down. You got to have fun with it too, right? When you own it, like
yeah, for sure. Because I mean, at this point, everyone's trying to shame me, right? Everyone's trying to shame me for things that they also do. Maybe not those things.
They can't shame you for being a hoe, baby. Yeah, they thoughts, but you just do it better than them, and you look better than them, baby. Oh, Daphne Joy, go ahead with your thing. Beautiful batch. Batch is gone wild.
Or whatever they're into, whatever. But at the end of the day, they're trying to shame me. And I just want to take away that shame. And when you take away that shame, you are putting yourself back in control
Okay.
of, you know, your own narrative and your own body. And like, okay, and so what? And, you know, like, so what? And I just like, what's meant to break me is not going to break me. Like, I just won't allow it. You know, I think that I've just like been through so much emotionally, spiritually, and everything that I've like just rose from that already. And I'm still finding myself through all of that. And I'm just not going to go backwards. I just feel like there's so much beautiful life ahead of me. And I'm really excited for just this, I don't know, this new chapter in my life. I feel very like free at this point. I feel very like in control. And I almost am starting to finally realize like my power, like my divine feminine power. Like I realize how much power I truly hold over.
Now you got some power.
Yeah, you got power over these suckers.
Watching these videos, like you got a fat ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. You. I'm watching. Hey, so
she got power over these suckers. You don't see it? She evoking an emotion in a sucker. She making him believe that he's really doing something. Lose the logic. Yeah. You got power. What do you bring to the table? She brings a fat ass. It's up to you to deal with it. Oh, no. You don't bring anything to the table. Evan Samuel said you must bring something to the table. She brings a fat ass. That's what she brings. And you're a corny dude, and you're going to pay. Passport, bro, you're going to pay. You're going to pay anyway. Yeah, but I don't like women that don't like me. Well, how do I know a woman likes me? Put that batch to the test. So y'all letting these brawls just run amok. This is why tonight's Sir Ism podcast. Batches gone wild. The madness. What's going on out here? Oh, you got power.
Like, you know, after everything that you've been through, did you go through those moments of like maybe like just retreating in a shell and be like, yo, listen, you know, I'm just get out of here and I'm just gonna try to shy away from this? Because even though the internet's talking about you, you probably know at this point it's impossible for you to be.
I like her. She stood up to it, faced the nation. Cassie ran off to another country. She like, I'm out here. I gotta find me another simp.
Completely understood how you would want to be understood. Some people have whatever thoughts about you already. Some people look at you in a certain light. Some people might look at these videos and be like, oh, I knew she was X, Y, and Z. And you know, some people might feel conflicted. They might be like, well, I've heard her say this, but I'm kind of watching her kind of be very sexually explorative and she's kind of, you know, shit, showboating over here. Not gonna lie. What's your response to that?
My response to that is that it's okay. You know, I feel like we're all extremely layered and, you know, like we're not just one way. We're just extremely layered people and it's complicated, it's complex how I'm just like deflowering and growing and just like owning up to this. Like this is something that probably would have crushed me like dearly. And you guys probably would have never saw me for like 10 years or something in the past. But now it's just like
I look good. I'm out here. Yeah, they seen the tape. They seen my work. What was that song by Maxwell? Whose woman's work? This woman's work. I don't know how it goes. Woman's work, Maxwell. We seen this woman's work and everybody is impressed. She got the women mad. She got the men in a frenzy. She got these men ready to be a sucker ducker. Oh man. They know they're going to get used. They want to get used. This is modern dating, the reverse. Groom coon will take your mind and warp it. Will take your mind and you think you got something and you ain't got nothing, nephew. This is modern dating. That's why you got to be equipped with this knowledge, this game, this information, this wisdom. Let's continue, Miss Joy.
I just have more awareness of it. And I know that how I'm just living my life, honestly, how I just truthfully say is like, I'm just moving on. Like, I'm just moving on with my life, you know, like I still have a life. I still have a business. Like,
She got a business.
Gotta keep it pushing, right? Like I can't, you know what I mean? And
come on.
You know.
One thing I like about you doing this is that I think one of the things that people, you know, and obviously it was an interesting, you know, very interesting situation where a lot of people were chiming in on, but, you know, people kink shame, right? And if we're talking about kinks, what are you into? Like, because we've heard everything and we don't know what's necessarily you. Like, what's your type of, because I'm watching some of these videos here and I'm not going to lie, I'm like, very sexually attractive, very sexual, like you exert a heavy sexual energy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like the lingerie is killing. I'm like,
you ready to trick, huh? You ready to trick, ain't she? Got him.
What I haven't seen the video. You were showing love to, the little itty bitty committee. You know what I mean? You were like, does the size really matter? I want to ask you that question. Hold on.
Damn, bruh. You all up in the Paul's area. Paul, son. Ain't you from New York or something? Heavy Paul, son.
Wait, hold on. The size really matter.
Look at him. He excited.
Hell
yeah.
I'm letting you finish it.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So to answer your first question, what am I into? Like, do I have any kinks?
Yeah.
Look at
that. He wide-eyed about this batch. Ooh. Y'all go crazy over quote unquote a bad batch. What pretty is what pretty does, Jack.
Heard a lot.
I would say that I'm kind of like figuring out those kinks and I'm fine-tuning exactly what I like. I definitely know what kind of man attracts me for sure.
Now.
I like.
What's your type? Hold on, we gotta break this down now. Hold on now. Wait, you sure that's the only water there? We gotta take a shot of something. Come on now, girl. Let's get to it.
This is my Icelandic still water.
Oh man.
But I like to drink out of champagne glasses because
you need a shot. That's what you need. Anyway, so okay, what's your type of guy? Like, what's your preference?
You're saying you need a trick. That's what you need.
Is it money? Keep it 100. Like, if that's the thing that it is, like, I'm talking about physically. I'm trying to see if.
Right.
Nah, player. Nah.
So cute. Well,
I ain't gonna hate on that.
Honestly, it was very attractive to me to see you so attracted to me. That's honestly what brought me onto your show because, underneath all the profanity, I definitely could pick up on that you were like really attracted to me.
Sexy ass bitch. Thank you. I'm like, yo, this is. I'm like, listen, this is.
So,
cook that boy.
So I gravitate more towards men who are definitely in a more like obsessive, like worshiping energy towards me.
Worshiping. She wants you.
I don't know, it makes my heart race.
Hey, nephew. She wants you to worship her. That makes her heart race. Are you ready? Are you ready? She say worship her. This is the reverse groom coon at its finest. Batch is
It
going
really excites
wild
me. I
out
really
here,
like
man.
that. I like big energy. I like masculine
Go
energy,
ahead.
strong, powerful energy.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I want a protector and a provider.
Uh-oh.
And so a man who is
And a
successful
provider.
financially is, of course,
Successful what in life? What is success? Financially. If you want this right here, you gotta have that paper, nephew. And you ain't got that paper, go on and get you a regular woman, man. You can't have this. Who you want?
it's very attractive.
Hold on.
You can't.
What you mean
have.
successful though? Because I got let me log into the Chase real quick.
Successful
He
in
getting
that,
the paper
he
together.
can, that we can like just have a great time
Break
and I
that,
don't have to worry and I can just be
break
at
that
ease
bread
with
off.
my man. And that he just is, generous, sweet, kind,
Dark green.
loving,
What's going
and,
on, player?
wants to keep a smile on my face as I want to smile on his face. And, that's just my type.
Eminem,
Somebody
what's
who
up
just
with
loves and adores me. And what's funny is like, I'm learning about this word simp. And I just want to say,
Uh-oh. Baby, I adore you. She learning about this word simp. Like she ain't never heard simp
shout out to
before.
my simps.
Stop
I
playing.
love simps.
Uh-oh. Hey. She say she loves simps, man. She got something for y'all, man. She want y'all to simp, man.
Want to give these people too much ism, you dig?
Dark green. She say she loves simps, man. That's why I got it on my thumbnail. Look at her, man. She's active and attractive for a soccer darker. Come on, man. You tricking, Dark green? You gonna pay for this? Eminem, you paying for this? Shout out to all my players, man. Where y'all at, man? I know y'all might catch the live stream, man. Come on, man. Y'all paying for this? Come on, man. She fine, man. I got you. Woo. Nope. I'm standing on mine, man. Box don't cost. Now, we can have a good time. We can go kicking and stuff. But when you exchange money for box, that's what I mean by tricking. I ain't talking about, in my interpretation, don't got to run your life. I'm just saying what I think of it. Now, if you and her going out, this your woman, you having a good time. You want to go to the mall, shop a little bit, go to a club, go to a ball game, you know what I'm saying? Going to the movies, going to a vacation. Hey, man, you going on the vacation too, so you enjoying yourself. A steakhouse, you enjoying yourself. What's the difference between going by yourself for $250 than having a nice, woman with you for the $500? If you having paper like that, it ain't nothing, nephew. But outright just paying for the batch, that just ain't my thing. Now, if you going out with your woman having a good time, hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, but dark green. What I'm saying is, if I pick a chick up, if you pick a chick up, nephew, that's why I got to clarify myself, because I just be feeling like y'all know. And I ain't saying you don't know, dark green, but what I'm saying is, if I'm going to what they say, the Cheesecake Factory, it may be $120. I could go by myself for $60, $70, order me an appetizer, a drink, whatever, $80, $100. I mean, what's 200 if I got 100? That's all I'm saying. Did we go back? I mean, I'm gonna have my own spot, or I bought a hotel room for us to kick it at. I'm in my whip. I got to get some gas, because I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the fruits of my hard work, wherever I work at. To me, my definition, my interpretation, if it mean anything to you, to me, that ain't tricking, nephew. But if you just like me, to probably like, oh, baby, you so fine. And she like, yeah, you got to pay for this. I'm cool on that. That's me. That's my doctrine of the game. It just don't make me feel mackish. It just don't make me feel like a player. I can't do it, dark green. Now every other man is on his own type of time. But if you over here with Uncle IZM, and we on some macking, man, you can break the rules, but it's rules to every game. It's rules to the construction game, how you have to use the architecture, the scale and the skew, the way you have to use geometry. See, it's rules to building a house. It had to be square this way and straight this way and level. You know, they got the little levelers, the levels things, dark green. You did. So when you leveling things, I got to put my castle together right. If you want this to be your wife, if you want this to be the woman to have your children, even if you're on your second, third woman, I'm just saying though. Do you want the hoe or do you want the whiz knife? To me, this woman right here look just as fine. Look even better because she got the man children's. Look at that woman compared to Daphne Joy. She just as sexy with cocoa caramel skin. But it's going to take some work to get to this level, nephew. He got his son. He kept going. He had all daughters, and he kept going, got a son. He got one more in the belly. He don't care if it is another girl. He got his one king. He got his one prince. Then he become the king. And then when he put it all together, now he got all his children doing things. He got businesses going. Then you can become a god on earth, that is. So you starting this right here. So he the king of the household. Then he needed him a little prince. He got him one. Look at his daughters. They look hard. This woman looked just as beautiful as Daphne Joy with a natural body. But if you want to put your thing together like this, it's going to take some work. And how you start is how you finish. See, you start off tricking with a broad. She going to say, well, how many other broads you trick with? But if you stand on your scale and your skew, you understand me? If you stand on your scale and your skew and your geometry and your math is right. I mean, I thought you New York players was on your 160 or 360 guard, your 120. Yeah, we kicking that game to edify your brain. If we kicking game and we saying the black woman God and all these other things and all this other black Israelite type stuff, are y'all really meaning it? Are y'all just trying to have two wives with beads in their hair? Because you just want to, run a little tribe. Are you really kicking that game and going to stand on it? You start off tricking with Daphne Joy, you're going to have to trick forever, nephew. On the Wolf of Wall Street, when the man ran out of money, the batch said, you know what time it is. Why are we even doing all this talking? You know what time it is. You break bread for this box. Sucker ducker. What you thought? She said, what? He said, I just lost all my money in the stock market. She said, what? He said, yeah, I lost all my money in the stock market. She grabbed his kid and took off. Damn, nephew. That's cold out here for a player.
You give these people too much ism, you dig?
It's because you're picking the wrong kind of bras. You're getting bras that's out your league. You getting bras of the night. This bra right here says she got 8,000 in a night. You think she want to be a wife? Did that rhyme? We got different jobs. We got different areas for people to do. As a man, you must be a leader, a father, an overseer, an orator, an instructor. It's like you got to instruct these children right here. Yeah, you clean up this. Yeah, you get the leaves. Yeah, you wash the dishes. See, he giving out orders in his house. A man's house is his castle. Oh man, so when you get a good woman, she's worth her weight in gold. Or do you just want a hoe? Do you just want to fuck on something? Are you really looking for a woman to carry on your legacy, Jack? Or you just want to fuck on something? What you doing out here in the dating market? See, now we kicking game, nephew. And then you can turn that game to wisdom and turn that wisdom into what? Man, I'm about to overheat in here, baby. Give me a drink, baby. Give me a drink, baby. I don't wanna overheat. They just over there, getting their lower loins off on top of a woman that don't really like you. Y'all in the necrophilia. I like a woman to feel you. Yeah, you feel me? That's what we say in the Bay. See these players here? See. Get you a family. Or do you just want to be a trick? Huh? I don't see none of these women with BBLs and things. That's not a wife. Do you just want to trick off on a broad with $3,000 on her hair? That's what's important to her. You think you're going to come in and she going to go back to natural? No, you got to provide a lifestyle for this batch. And you wonder why batches is gone wild. Because you ain't no player. This kind of broad knows she need a man that know what it takes to have this kind of broad. Her makeup and shit costs money. Her nails, the maintenance on this. See, this is a Ferrari type broad. A Lamborghini, the maintenance, the oil change on an Audi costs more than a Toyota, than a Honda. You got to maintenance the batch. As you going to have batches going wild out here. Go on and hit the like button for Uncle IZM. Some say with the wisdom, man, but we over here. Yeah, man, Baptistism, man. You know what I mean? I got my nephew up in here, man. What's going on with my nephew, man? Yeah, man, play your cards right. Even if you're in a relationship now, you still grow as a man, nephew. Might be 5 years, 10 years, you still might be together. Maybe you break up. So your next relationship be that much better. That's why you're over here with me. You understand me? Let them know where they at. So I can help kick this game to edify your brain. This is what I'm here for now. Stop getting used and abused and all that tricking going overseas and paying for these broads. That ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, man. You gotta get some knowledge. If this is quote unquote your opponent or your better half, it's gonna be your worst half. Kind of like the Spurs, huh?
And that, he can, that we can like just have a great time and I don't have to worry and I can just be at ease with my man. And that he just is, generous, sweet, kind, loving, and, wants to keep a smile on my face as I want to smile on his face.
Sucker.
And, that's just my type. Somebody who just loves and adores me. And what's funny is like, I'm learning about this word simp. And I just want to say shout out to my simps. I love simps. I feel like
that's interesting.
Hello.
You know what? You know what I realized about you?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're really multifaceted. Like it's very like when I was, I've psychoanalyzed you. I obviously haven't talked to you till now, so I could be wrong, and you could absolutely shut me down and be like, "No, I'm not."
Right.
Like,
right.
It does feel like you're a super lover. Like once you get to that point with whatever guy you do pick, maybe like the reins is off. Like, you know what I mean? It's basically up to your imagination on what could possibly happen, like even a sexual situation or otherwise. I've even read your note. You say, hey, listen, you wanted to please your partner. Are you like just a woman who just generally, once you are in love, like you just want to please, you're a pleaser?
Oh yeah, 100%. It brings me a lot of joy. It brings me a lot of excitement.
Her last name is Joy.
To please
Come
my
on.
man, making him happy, making him crazy, and I want to be that for him.
But I do understand, nephews. Y'all got to some of these sisters out here. They treat y'all like soccer dogs. I understand. You mad. You upset. You have given your life to video games. I understand you can got you one of these sisters and she don't care what you say. She said what she said. And what she say goes. Need you a Daphne Joy. She say she want to bring her man Joy. Hence the name. Hello.
I want to be.
That's what I need.
You know, the
baby.
apple of his eye, the joy. Makes
That's
me a
what
little
a man
bashful to
needs,
say
baby.
because I have never really publicly shared that.
So when it comes to like people, or you know,
That's the mindset you want on your woman, player.
everyone has sex. Everyone has probably like, you know, these little kinks that are, they probably wouldn't just blur it out on social media.
Right.
Your sexual life got put out there for everyone to consume, right? And now you're, you know, at this
And
point,
she's
people are
good at
trying to
it.
figure out, okay, what do you like? What do you don't like? Whatever the case is. How do you deal with like the other things that come with it, where people might have either assumptions, or they might be like, well, you know, hey, you're a mother. Like, how do you deal with like trying to separate those things with, of course you could be sexual, and of course you could have, you know, this really, you know, enigmatic life, but you're also, there's different facets of you, right? And there's a mode where you're a very sensual and pleasing and facilitating woman, but also there's other sides.
Right. I feel like
Y'all see these words? Pleasing and facilitating. That means she do what she's supposed to do in the bedroom. That means she be gawk 9,000. She ready to twerk it. She ready to flip it back, spin it, rub it down. Oh no, yeah, all that. She ready to do everything. You got to know how to be a wordplay, a wordsmith, man. When you're doing sexual innuendos, nephew. And you got to be a swordsman in the bedroom. A lot of y'all be forgetting that you got to be a bedroom bully. That's part of being a man. Y'all better get more practice, man. Y'all got to get better in the bedroom. IZM, I'm not that good. Well, be honest then. There's like 20, 30, 40 different things, 50. Absorbing an amount of things you could do in the bedroom. I don't know what the number is. God dang it. But know thyself. Know what you good at. If you play basketball, you a good jump shooter, shoot the jump shot then, bro. You good on defense, play defense. If you know you ain't that good in this area, do something else. Please your woman. It ain't my woman, it's your woman. Stop trying to act like you a 10 at everything. That's what's wrong with black people. Hey, IZM, that ain't really my lane. This is what I do, but I please my woman. There you go. It's your woman. Before she be having a wandering eye with lascivious thoughts.
it's just my sexual journey.
Go ahead, baby.
And
Go
that's all
ahead,
I can
baby.
really say about that. It's just, this is my sexual journey. And I'm just exploring my sexuality. I'm
That's
just
right, baby.
exploring my comfort levels and what makes me comfortable, what doesn't make me comfortable, and what feels good,
Hit
what
the
doesn't
like
feel
button.
good. And that's just kind of where I'm at. And
We
I
over
really
here.
have like a definitive
Batches gone wild.
answer.
So, what do you think so far? So, and again, not too sure you want to even address it, but there was a tape that came out. And I'm not gonna lie, watching a couple times, I was like, well, first of all, that's how I became a fan. Like, I've been watching the tape, then I went to the Instagram. I'm like, holy shit. I've been missing. First of all, wait, do you work out? Are you natural? Like, inquiring minds want to know, because you look really, you look top tier, can't lie.
Thank you so much. And honestly, I noticed that you have lost some weight. I feel like you are in the gym.
Girl, don't gas me up.
She weaning
No,
the
but
sucker.
I don't got a bank account to afford. Don't gas me up like that, girl. Come on, you know you can't gas me up.
I see the jot line. I didn't see it there before.
Okay, send the wire info. Fuck, send the wire info. Send it. Jesus, this is how you get them. This is how you get them. All right, fine. Fuck it. Oh man. No, hey, by the way, I want to give you a compliment. And you know, when we were talking about setting this up, I was like, if she's a good sport, if she could have a sense of humor, and I was very worried about that. I was like, you know what? There's been so much said about you. We've never heard you speak. I don't know if you'll have a sense of humor to be like, oh, I've heard that said. I could laugh at it.
Yeah.
How much do you laugh at stuff that, you know, they might even say about you, or maybe other people say? They could be like, all right, you know, all things considered, I get it. It's funny. I just won't take it that serious.
I mean, everybody's got jokes, you know, like everybody's got jokes. And then also they're just kind of projecting a little bit too. So like I said, I just deflected. I
All right, fellas, we got old Daphne Joy up in here, man. Her last name is Joy, and she say she want to bring joy to her man. You got to listen to your woman, nephew, when she stops saying we, are, and us, and she be saying I and my. Just listen to her. Don't correct her. Just let her talk. They'll tell on themselves. So this is the good game. A lot of people say you can take somebody else's game and make it your game and make it wisdom. Then if you can elevate it, you can make it ism. Jack. Daphne Joy, beautiful woman. But can you let your lower loins, your small head, override your big head? Is this what you want to really do? This the kind of woman you want? This the kind of woman you make a wife? Is this the kind of woman you want to live your life with? Daphne Joy, man. The ultimate 304 out here. We got batches gone wild. She say she loves simps, man. I'm just saying, that's what she say she loves. You know? We got another little big head batch. She say don't call her white girl. And you hear it the Sir Ism podcast, man. Go ahead, hit the like button for Uncle Ism. Some say with the wisdom. We're going to check this little chick out right here, man. She say Daphne Joy is a sex goddess, maven, demon. Go ahead. And she looking kind of tired around her eyes. See, I don't really like big-mouthed women. Do you?
The news most important because things happen around the world and we do care. Diddy's sex tape.
That's why she got that hat on low. Them rings around the eyes. Look like you got a lot of stuff going on. I'm just saying, I had to say it.
Leaked. I watched that sex tape for y'all, of course. I
Sure you did.
do research for y'all. I don't get into debauchery, you know what I mean? But I have to do research for y'all. And it's crazy because I'm not gonna lie. I had to pray about it because I got a little turned on by it. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-oh, hello. At least she keep it real. See, I like her now. I like her.
Much ism, you dig?
See, at least you keep it real, baby. Go ahead.
Fat Ma jumped a couple times. Daphne Joy is a joy. She's a nice looking head to toe. She got good feet.
Uh-oh. She don't got dirty feet. Oh.
Because I don't want to get
Oh,
you know,
man.
and she has a real good sex voice. You like that? I'll suck that. You like that? It's my speed. You know what I mean?
It's your speed. It's your speed, huh? Hey, players. Hey, nephew. Which one you gonna have? You gonna have her, or are you going for Daphne Joy? Who you going for? You going, don't call me white girl? Are you going for Daphne Joy, man? She say Daphne Joy she got the sexy, seductress voice. She say she know how to do her thing in the bedroom. Remember when I told you about being a bedroom bully? Lego.
My channel. It's my the man was very handsome, very well endowed. He was getting scared like a little sheep. Oh, I don't normally do this. I don't know.
It's called role playing, baby.
these people, some, you dig?
Understand me?
Do this. I like a more intimate setting. Daphne was like, boy, let me suck it. And it's crazy because
see, she from New York, yeah, and in New York she like that Timberland boot roughnecks. I need a roughneck.
I saw people's reaction to it and Plies' reaction to it pissed me off so bad because I was like, oh, you let another. I could never let it put another snake in my bed. First of all, we all snuck and found out that Plies was really smart and college educated. Plies jig is up. All that fake ignorance, please stop. You come from a good family in Florida. You speak well, your vernacular.
Your disrespect implies because he light-skinned like you. If he was dark-skinned, you wouldn't say a word. That's why you liked the dude in the sex tape. See, I know what's up with it. Never, ever trust a big forehead, light-skinned woman, man. Are you a fool? Are you an idiot?
You don't talk like that. We figured out that you was rapping about your cousins in that First Testament. Legendary album still.
You just disrespected that man's first album. Platinum album. Shut up.
But we know you don't talk like that, boy. You talk like you be in the library. Talk like you normally talk.
And you talk like you smoke 5 packs of cigarettes and some yak. Dark liquor and Black and Miles on your voice side of the game.
Talk like you normally talk. That irritated me because it's like, oh, you let another put a snake.
Her voice raspy than mine. Your applause. Man, I couldn't be with no woman like this. This y'all flavor? Nephew. Who flavor is this?
First of all, he didn't have everybody there. Anything, if you watch that video and you don't automatically click in that Daphne and the sex worker are doing every single thing that they've been instructed to do, then you just not paying attention. Even though Daphne is,
and now you want to put it on Diddy,
sexy and it's attractive, she's still very much giving script. She's good at it, but she's giving it. She's not doing.
Okay. You saying it's giving script? Well, let's see what your eyelids are giving. What are your eyelids giving? Your eyelids are giving tired. Your eyelids are giving tired. Your eyelids are giving not enough rest. Your eyelids are not giving.
You want to do off her chest. And the craziest thing about the porn, because I enjoyed it.
Oh, like,
did I watch it?
You know a lot.
3 times max. I wanted to get.
How long is it?
It's pretty. It's a long one. It's a long one. I ain't gonna lie. I had it, and sometimes I had to run it back. I said, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And what happened was,
run it back.
Is every time I was trying to get to the bottom, aka strum the guitar, some fat kept walking through with this big thick. And I zoomed in. I looked hard. I said, "Oh Lord, that's Puff Daddy with a tiny." That's not a woman. That's Puffy. And Puffy's walking around just as confused. He just reorganizing dumb shit in his hand. He just, it's very uncomfortable. And Puffy even gives uncomfortable. And you can I be honest? Puffy he's uncomfortable because he really doesn't know what to do in this moment, because what he wants to do is suck that boy like Daphne was sucking. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be honest, P. Diddy, I would have sucked it too. That's
what
I shaved and everything. That boy, what export service do y'all use? So I could do an expose on them.
Nah.
Where do you order them type of
Hey, see, she ready to pay. It's something for everybody. The real would always come out, man. Hey, nephew, if you want to pay for broads, that's you. We not the same. I just come up from a different era. I come from a different cloth. We not the same, man. I like my hoe. I don't like everybody else's hoe. Y'all like everybody else's hoe. So y'all just have sex with the woman's body, man. I like a connection with a bitch. You understand me?
Come to the house. Lord knows if I could DoorDash me one of them.
So go ahead then. With that voice.
I don't like no dreads. I made them put them in a ponytail. Get that hair off my face. Either way, love the porn, Puffy. Next one you put out, please keep your fat, swollen in the corner. I'm so shocked that Puff Daddy is little, because I thought he had more of a big energy, but he doesn't. That tiny baby. He pissing on them balls. Woo, Lord, if that belly got 3 inches too big, we didn't be able to see it.
No.
God damn! Where do you get that shrimp from? Harlem?
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Now we have Don't Call Me White Girl, man. Hey. If you in the Puffy situation, player, you know what you got going on. Be better at something else, nephew. If you know that's your game, be better at something else. A lot of y'all be saying y'all want poly life, and you can't even be real with yourself and real with the one woman. How you gonna have 2 women? If you know you ain't good at this certain part of the bedroom activities, be better at that part. We'll have to do a whole nother show on all the different things you can do in the bedroom, man. Maybe YouTube don't really want me to do that, man. We might have to put that on members only. You understand? Now let's continue with the show. You hear what Uncle Ism on the Sir Ism podcast, man. That tap in with the like button for me, man. Tap in with the like button for me, man. We trying to get this, game back in the algorithm, man. The algorithm. Let's go. The Macosphere. Yeah, man. Let's get the Macosphere back cracking, man. Now, we have a couple of YouTubers. They're beefing. This is normal activity, man. You have the podcasters beefing. We have the bloggers that beef. We have the NFL players and the former NFL players beefing. We got the people on the sports shows, Gilbert Arenas and everybody, they beefing. We just come on, man. This what these boys be doing out here. Now we got the OG Coach Greg Adams. He done went over there. He used to be over there with the white side. Now he mad at MTR, say he's stealing the stuff. Say he's stealing the shtick. He having a midlife crisis. He wants you to trick. He call it free agent lifestyle. They done made a name for it. I don't care what they call it. Tricking. Pure D paying for a batch. Economic gratuity for a batch. Tricking. Everybody got their thing. It just ain't my thing, nephew. So we got these YouTubers. They're beefing, Coach Greg Adams got his tight little chain on his neck, choker chain. When I used to see these choker chains back in the days, it used to mean you was Sweetwater. Men didn't wear choker chains. Migos, the first people I started seeing bring the choker chain. I was like, but everybody let things go. You got NFL players painting nails and it just ain't my thing. So we got beef going on. Coach Greg Adams might have stole something from me. He say everybody's stealing from him. I had dictate or emasculate on one of my streams, and next thing I know, he did the same. But he ain't gonna give me credit. I had about 400 subscribers. Somebody emailed me, was like, he stole your stuff. Now he's saying MTR, mediocre tutorials and reviews. He's mediocre. So he just said he a 5. He just said he regular. But sometimes as black people, we always think we a 10 at everything. So, he got his style. He more of a school, clean cut type guy. Greg Adams, he want to be a OG playboy, but he pay for box. And he's saying his lifestyle is the way to go. All y'all seem to return to that passport bro tricking type of style. It's not really my thing. So we're going to check this beef out between these brothers, man. What y'all got going on, man? Let go.
Right, which is one, getting a sense of independence. Now, if you want to read the rest in the book, you can read in there, but I talked about getting cultivate, learning the community, and having learning how other people treat you, to open your mind to how small you are in the United States to compared to how different you are treated overseas. Yeah. Right. You land of the smiles, baby. Have to know. That's just Thailand, by the way. That's a nickname for Thailand.
See, MTR, you more of a smiley guy. Let me not do you like
Thailand,
that.
But it's some
you more of a school type. A girl say, yeah, he's a nice guy. I just don't, and they be like, well, what's wrong? What was it? Sometimes, man, you got to be aggressive in that bedroom, man. Sometimes, hey, man, that's what it takes to hold a woman down. You can be so nice. You can be a good guy. You can do all the right things, but you just don't knock her socks off. You got to do it, nephew. They have wives out here for 30 years and be like, oh, but I'm never climaxed. You could be a good guy and all that. You can have a MTR, a MBA, a BA, a master's degree, all that, but you still got to be a man in that bedroom. That's part of your job. Let's go.
Other places to go. And I mean, I said this on my video before, like just the idea that, this air of having to prove yourself
is not there as it was in the States for me. Anyway, let's keep getting into
this
it.
already exists.
Yeah, you got to
In
prove
fact, a
yourself
person
in the
like
bedroom.
MTR, which
Okay.
I've always had a sense of him not giving my just due.
Why? Coach Greg Adams, why? CGA, why? What just, what is it?
You're over dramatic, MTR. You're over dramatic. When you was out there in Jamaica with Melly Monaco, man, like I said, if you go to Asia and Thailand and go trick over there, you like more of a skinnier type, small broad. If you go to Colombia, Brazil, you like more of a thicker broad. So y'all just like different things.
That you expect for me to do or expect for me to say? You do content with people, and if it's debates, I will react because I think that those are crazy interesting. When you did the debate with Hafiz, dog, what are you talking about? I'm so confused by this. But we could go back up into it. Let's listen.
He's so confused.
Let's listen.
I've always had a sense
Why?
of him not giving my just due.
Why?
All right, for a long time. In fact, I've always
MTR, he's befuddled. Who y'all think of winning the fight with MTR and Coach? Who y'all think of winning the fight with Coach Greg Adams and MTR? Coach Greg Adams coming in at 5'8", 200 pounds. MTR coming in at 6'2", 200 pounds. They ready to go toe to toe, man. Coach Greg Adams coming in at 55. You know what I mean? Free agent lifestyle, trick on a batch. MTR still a virgin.
believe that
MTR.
it would be odd that I would cover a certain topic on my show, and then later that moment or later that afternoon, even before my live stream was off, a segment of my show would be featured on his main topic. Now, of course, he would get better numbers than me because I'm demonetized.
Dark Green, I never said anything was wrong with being well-traveled, man. Live your life, man. Only thing I'm saying is stop saying you going over there for the coconut juice. Stop saying you going overseas for the rice wine vinegar, the rice wine liquor. You going over there to pay for some batches. So are you going to see the city, or do you just go to the ghetto, to the impoverished area so you can trick on a batch? Nothing wrong with going overseas and going to the beaches, the islands, the caves, the restaurants. Yeah, and you actually can monetize that. And those who want to do it. But stop acting like you going over there and the women are better, because you can't know that they're better. You just there for a short time. They're going to treat you good. And I didn't have to say anything. When you come with an American face, they see dollar signs. Your face look like George Washington. Your face look like Thomas Jefferson. Your face looks like Ben Franklin. So stop saying y'all just traveling for coconut juice and a good time. Y'all going to spend money on them broads, and they're much nicer because they see your face and it look like George Washington. You might as well have a white wig on. Why not add you a woman with you and go travel? Other than that, you're a travel trick. You buying box. I never knew when that was player, though. That just wasn't player. You don't have to be a player. Maybe you just want to be known as a trick. Well, don't call women on OnlyFans and different things like that thoughts. I don't want to hear y'all say nothing about these thoughts if you going to be tricking. A trick is a male thought in the reverse. You tricking, she thoughting. Well, y'all supposed to be together. And y'all think thoughts don't supposed to have a man. Oh, no. She just a thought. Yeah, she got a man. A lot of them foreign women, they got husbands. Up in the heat. Nah, I'm talking about in a fist fight, though, Dark Green. No heaters. We don't know what Coach Greg Adams used to be over there with the white boy. He act like a Oreo cookie. He used to be over there with Rolo Tomasi and all these dudes that talking about they got game. These dudes get game. That's white boy game. But brother's game is much different. I have nothing against the lighter hue brothers, but when it comes to certain game, y'all got better game in this area. You know? A lot of y'all just be rinsing, repeating what somebody said. Y'all don't look like you really. I'm just saying. Rolo Tomasi look like he used to get broads. I don't know. Now the boy Andrew Tate, he might have got him a few broads, but he got to run in his mouth about how our country is and about how he get the money out the broads. Never tell your secrets. A real player never kissing tails, man. What's wrong with y'all? That's weak sauce.
Right? My numbers don't go very far. And I noticed that was going on quite a bit. And I
Boy,
called it out quite a bit.
You over
Since then,
dramatic,
it has
MTR.
stopped. It has stopped. Let's just say it has stopped. I would say
let me just address that right here, because I have I'm so surprised that he's saying this. And again, I have no idea what he's talking about. CGA, I have never copied you. The thing, what people don't understand about the content game is that when major topics happen, there's going to be a lot of people that speak about a particular
corny
topic.
YouTubers.
Okay, because let's say, who else is in this? A Poor Man's Podcast. Who else does VOD reaction? He's a live streamer. I'm not even a live streamer. Who else does an Abba and Preach? Right. I'm just giving examples of like different commentary folks.
Why y'all always got to speak on these other suckers, man? That's what I want to know. Abba and Preach. Didn't they just get found out to be tricking on broads and trying to do the same thing Fresh and Fit was doing? Stop mentioning these other suckers. Fresh and Fit. You got Myron, he mad because he can't be a white boy. You got Fresh with him. He lying. He damn near virgin. They got a lot of broads. Make deals with them. All the women know that they simps. Myron got caught with his broad. She chose a dude that wore roller skates. This sucker wore roller skates and knocked Myron Gaines. He had all the money and all of this, but his game was wick, whack. And you had Abba and Preach. One of them married, the other one talking about this. He trying to spread his broads out around the world. He over there trying to get his Canadian game, his Toronto game together. And now the broads done colluded and got together and said he's a soccer doctor. That's what they just said. I got to add him to this picture. Abba and Preach. One of y'all, Abba, one of them, Preach. I think it's Abba. Abba, you got found to be a soccer doctor. Tricking on bitches. Why do y'all believe these guys? These dudes are not players. They have no game to edify a woman's brain. All they can do is pay for the match. Soccer doctors.
I don't think because I do a topic and then Abba and Preach does a topic that they are copying me. Now, there's been times where I do a topic and then they do a topic. That's the same topic. I wouldn't think that they are copying me. That's not what I would say. But there were popular things that happen all within the content landscape that people talk about. I would love for him, if he's really saying and he really believes in this, give some examples and then also cross-reference those examples with the particular talking points that I'm actually saying. But I vehemently do not agree with this whatsoever.
Black man. What's up with your black man? 71, 72, 52, 75, 35, 55. What was that? On that movie with Mike Epps and Ice Cube, 75, 35, 97, 32. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with your player? Yeah, Dark Green, man. Player news, man. I'm trying to get a news that you can use out here. Help you with your game, man. We got two corny YouTubers going at it. It just depends on who you like. We never find faults with the person that we like. Now, Greg Adam, to me, he seemed to be going through, some say a midlife crisis. Maybe not. He's just an older guy doing his thing and showing you how to be a playboy. He called it free agent lifestyle. It's called sugar daddy. It's called tricking. Okay, we got MTR. He's a virgin. He's trying to figure his thing out. He's got an MBA, 3 master's degrees. But he don't know how to control a batch. See, he has his manalytics, but he has his analytics. He don't have his manalytics. Let me get it together. Now, Coach Greg Adams seemed to be more of a player, more smoother with the women, but he tricking. So where do a young guy fall? Who should I listen to, Ism? I think Coach Greg Adams teaches you to be in shape. He teaches you to, be more of a open relationship. I always see him. He dresses nice. He seems to have a few nice vehicles. I see it showed his house. He seemed to have a nice spot. You don't have to agree with everything he say, but he seems to have some good game for certain areas. But if you just want to trick and do a sugar daddy thing, and he was saying one time that, he have a relationship abroad and they got an open relationship and she could do what she want, he do what he want. But she said she wasn't messing with nobody else. If that's what he really think, he's a fool. She don't have no other relationships. She say, "Oh, I'm not dealing with anybody else." She just tell you that to ease your mind. And you got 3 or 4 of these sugar daddy situation going, man, that broad ain't waiting on you, Coach Greg Adams. She just telling you that. You a regular, sucker. That's all you is. This my regular. Trying to act like you something special. She said she ain't dealing with nobody, but I told her I'm dealing with other people. You always try to sprinkle in some game, some ism. Try to sprinkle in that he like a player. No, you a sugar daddy. Sugar daddy, trick, sucker, lame. You all of those things. You have nothing over here with player, playboy, pimp, Mac. That's another level of the game. That's over in another area. Over here in this area, you got trick, you got provider, you sucker, lame, simp, sugar daddy. All of them is over there. Passport bro, all of them is over there. It's up to you what you want to be. Then you can be a husband. You can be a boyfriend, a baby daddy. What's your lane, nephew? Don't just listen to these dudes on YouTube and decide your life. Take a little bit of something from each of them. Then you stir it in your gumbo pot and be the man that you should be. Because I just don't like all that tricking, man. These broads, I'm telling y'all, man, they talk bad about y'all with that tricking. I just be like, the broads be like, I just want him to get off. He gave me $1,000. He takes me out to eat, but I can't stand him. His breath be stinking. He be humping. He be thinking he doing something. He just be pumping all night, and I just be laughing on the inside. I just play along with it to get the money. Y'all are in the necrophilia. If you like hoes, if you a passport bro, these women don't like you, bruh. They just like your money. You are sex deprived. That's your problem.
And I would hope that, let me not say that. Let's just keep
haven't noticed it much in the last year or two.
Okay, but let me say this. I have 3,300 videos that's on the channel right now between live streams and pre-recorded content, VOD content. What is he? How much of those videos does he say that I'm trying to copy from him? What percentage? Is he trying to say 50%, 40%, 30%? Is he saying 1%? Is he saying 1% of the videos that I copied for him?
Maybe using it as content strategy. I think you're too melodramatic, MTR. I'm appalled. Bruh, calm down.
I'm disappointed.
Going on quite a bit, and I called it out quite a bit, and since then it has stopped. It has stopped. Let's just say
I've never.
I would say I haven't noticed it much in the last year or two.
Okay, so he's watching the content. He's watching the channel. Again, brother, no disrespect to you. I don't watch your content. I don't watch the channel. I don't watch what you're doing. I believe that he's demonetized. If I'm copying him, his points and positions, wouldn't that lead me down a road of demonetization as well? That's not even.
You guys are so overthinkers, so analytical. Yeah, you probably got to get you a white girl at MTR. The sisters ain't gonna really deal with you, bro. You got to get one of them real smart sisters. A little mixed breed or something, man. Cause you almost act a little bitchy. I didn't know that, Sir Ism. I didn't know I was acting that way. Yeah, bruh. Oh, I can't believe it. I've never known. Aren't you demonetized? And y'all, some people are thinkers. They like to debate and shit. A lot of you dudes, y'all like to debate broads. I like to be at peace.
A wise choice to do, even from a content perspective.
Go ahead, dramatic man.
It's not even a wise thing to do, even from a content perspective. But if he wants to say these things, and again, let me give you guys another example. I have people that have straight up copied thumbnails from my channel. Okay. Straight up took my thumbnail and lifted it and put it on their videos, and they had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. When I've seen that happen, I've sent them an email. I've never talked about it publicly. I've never called them out publicly. I say, hey, bro, I see that you lifted my email. I mean that you lifted my thumbnail. Are you gonna give me any credit, or like what's going on with that? My bad, bro. And then took it off and then went forward within that. I wouldn't think that it would be a part of content strategy, because I'm not trying to attach myself to them. I'm not trying to say, negative things publicly about them. It's just not what it is that I do or even try to do. But if this is what he's saying, and I don't know, has he said this before about me? I don't know.
All right, but there was a lot of that going on, and someone explained possibly that the subject matter that I was covering, he has a group in community that gives him topics as well.
I used to have a Discord server.
Weird, because when I covered it, he covered it. All right, I would cover it in the morning, and by the afternoon, he would already have ripped off a video, right?
Dog.
So I'm like, this is crazy. Right? This is weird. But I covered it.
That boy MTR is hurt. Where is this coming from? Why are you talking this way? And Coach Greg Adams wants his credit. But Coach Greg Adams, he was over there with the white boys. Now the white boys kicked you out. Now you want credit. Hey, just keep doing your thing, man. For you young content creators, this is what you're going to go through when you bubble. It's only going to be a few that bubble. Corny YouTubers beefing.
I called it out many times for people to know about this. And addressed it, and it hasn't happened since.
Does he say other people copied him as well? I don't know.
It's right.
Whatever.
So
the sucker stole from me too.
Let's listen.
For people who don't realize and don't have time to cover what goes on in these YouTube space. And I'm often reluctant to talk about other people that are centered around men, right?
I don't believe you. I see you go at people all the time. Coach Greg Adams, you're capping. You people kill me. I don't like going at people, but you stay going at people. Hush.
Okay.
Meaning that they're male manosphere adjacent, they're red pill. I typically don't call out names.
Okay.
Because I'm not here for beef, right?
Okay.
But you do it all the time, sucker. And clean them glasses. They look gray.
I'm not here for beef. I'm not here to call out a person, because what'll happen is everybody has their factions. And what'll happen is people will just say, oh, you're just jealous of this person. And they'll just look at the numbers and look at your numbers and say, oh, you're trying to punch up and he would never punch down. They'll probably say, oh, he's more popular than you. He doesn't know who you are. There's a
look at MTR. He's looking befuddled. Oh, that boy looking like a wide-eyed baby cat.
Segment of the internet that thinks that someone doesn't know who another person is, right? Which is weird.
Like
I've had that happen when it came to
you can't believe this.
Dog, I've reacted to your videos.
Watch you. He doesn't.
So you do watch him. Okay.
Doesn't even know who you are, and you're like, really? And you have to produce the receipts to say, yeah, Myron came from the.
Hey, Coach Greg Adams, you got to put your YouTube plaques over there in the corner. If you bring somebody up in the game, you can't get mad if they surpass you. Be happy for them. You can't bring somebody up in the game. That's the same thing this sucker, Steve the Dean, did. He made a little thumbnail for me. He gave me 30-second little promo. I made your channel. How the hell you make my channel when you talk to white boy? Steve the Dean, you're a white boy. You got a white woman, a fat white bitch. And you be acting like you just really over there kicking some games to edify your brain. You ain't never had none of these sisters, man. You talk to a whole nother demographic, man. You dudes are corny, man. I come from a different lane. But if you get somebody some knowledge on something for us how to do this YouTube and they bubble past you, they just bubble past you, man. You study hating on Myron and them, but hey, Coach Greg Adams, you were on their show. You ain't got the layout. You ain't got the setup. You ain't in Yammy with the young batches. These batches are going wild.
That's CGA philosophy, like, and amongst other men.
Trick
we were
philosophy.
Influencers. Now, just because
Sugar daddy pay the bitch philosophy. Okay.
Because they have more numbers and bigger audience doesn't mean they don't know who you are. And
yeah, you suckers know me,
especially when it comes to me. People often remember other people in this space for better reasons, right?
Okay.
And they'll say that these people were pioneers, and oftentimes I miss out on being mentioned in this case.
You want your
now,
credit?
I don't want to always be mentioned and coveted as someone that has brought critical critique on how men should live and how men should live under a post-modern feminist society, right? I don't need to be named all the time, but I'm sitting here living in front of you and watching a lot of people just forget my name. You know what I mean? Just forget me. And you're just like,
Is he saying that this is what I do to him?
All right.
Hey, well, you critiqued his videos. I'm critiquing both of y'all videos. Okay? He want his OG credit. He was over there with the white boys. They kicked him out. And now he want to come back and he want the black YouTube to give him some credit. You act like a white boy. You and Donovan Sharp. Y'all used to be over there with the white boys. And y'all act, real funny. That's what this is. That's what this is. So let's keep it 1,000 wow. Then you got your favorite YouTubers. Y'all got old Shay Duke Jack.
Interested in her, then get.
He say, Melly Monacos, MTR, he hit. Man, I know y'all don't like to believe women, but MTR ain't hit nothing, man. He was over there. I was watching that particular video because I used to watch Melly Monaco. So they hooked up, did a live stream together. Man, he just seemed corny, man. Off-putting. He just ain't got the sauce.
Guess what? He's not going to show any kind of game because he's not interested. Now, I'm going to tell you like this.
He don't have no game. Shit, I'm from Sacramento. He's a buster. He's to the dudes that he don't like. I ain't saying I don't like MTR, but come on, man. If that's your lane, be honest. I really ain't got no game. So that's why he went to Thailand getting 5-hour massages, man. Why y'all can't tell the truth? Donovan Sharp, you said you didn't have a wife, come out, got a wife. No fugazi. Say don't date single mom, date single moms. Fresh and fit. They say they don't trick on broads. Come find out they tricking on broads. Man, God dang, man. There's not one honest YouTuber around here. There's not one honest. There's only one. And I am him. I'm here to save you from all these sucker duckers, man. Oh, man, these dudes are all capping, man. This is all entertainment. People, don't take this stuff too serious. Go ahead, let's go, O'Shea.
Content creators collaborate all the time. And I'll tell you a secret that Kevin Samuels told both me and him about this business, which is either you're responding to somebody else's content or you are the content. And this is probably what MTR went to Jamaica to do.
So that's what me and you doing, O'Shea. You responding to content, and I'm responding to y'all content. So you doing a review, and I'm doing a review of the review.
Do what Melly Monaco. He wanted to go on vacation.
Melly Monaco was looking good. Them green eyes, that foreign voice, them lips, that face, them tatas. MTR was on there looking like a goofball, man, with this haircut.
She happened to be there.
Ooh.
They met up.
Come on, player.
They did content, and he was the content.
Y'all see that haircut? Come on, bro. It wasn't going to happen.
It was a great decision to collaborate. People talked about it. People made a lot of money off of it. He made a lot of money, I'm pretty sure, off of it and got more notoriety. So that was probably the reason for the collaboration.
I just didn't feel the energy. See, when he turned his head, she ain't looking at the back of his head, man. When you turn your head, your woman should be looking at the back of your head. That's how she know she feeling you. You could just feel her looking at the back of your head. And you turn around and she was looking at you, just staring in amazement. Yeah, glazing. That's when she feeling you. Other than that, she like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. He say the wrong thing. Maybe. But when she feeling you, she just be looking at you like, I'm telling you. The women know that I know what I'm talking about, fellas. Let go.
And it had nothing to do of whether he needed game or not.
He needed.
But Steve will continue.
I just showed you why he has to go out of the country, because he doesn't have any game.
Who the hell said Steve the Dean got some game? Steve the Dean, shut your corny ass up, boy. Who said Steve the Dean had some goddamn game? Where did y'all find this cornball, man? He married to a fat white broad. What game he got? You be lying to a bunch of white boys that they ain't got no game just because it's old and cantankerous and can tell them to shut up. That's your whole shtick. You ain't got no game, Steve the Dean. You married an old white broad with some paper and she had kids, man. And you had a couple. You got an old blended family, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But stop acting like you some player from the Himalayas or you got some real game, some ism to spit. Shut up.
Further and show this clown. Go ahead, clown.
Hey, look,
This is game. Oh, this is game. Look at this. This nigga got nerve to cuss me out. Boy. Look at this clown, man. Oh, okay. Now we at the Macosphere. We in this Macosphere, man. We not haters. We are definitely players, man. We're not gonna be haters. You have a nice house. Now you do got that. Before it's the game, knock it off. You're a clown. Now you got a nice house. You got you a fat corporate white broad that nobody wanted, and you say, I'll take this deal. Now I got you, man. Now you might could say you some kind of gigolo. You might could be say you a kept man, a house husband or something, and you macking like that. However you feel you doing, she just let you be in your little room with all your little pictures, like you doing something, you know, all your little pictures, like you really just some kind of top-notch guy, all your little paintings on the wall, you know. But then when we see you doing stuff like this, we know you're a cornball, man.
Steve the Dean, is this
you?
you?
Telling young men to put Johnsons on their face? Men don't put Johnsons on their face, man. Bro, you think if I talk to Kenny Red, the immortal Kenny Red, man, friend of mine, Gangsta Brown. You think if I talk to Kenny Red and Gangsta Brown, I said, well, Kenny Red has passed away. He's been gone for about 2 years now. Friend of mine, Gangsta Brown. If I call Gangsta Brown, say, Gangsta, man, check this out. Is this player, man? What if I put one of these Johnsons on my face? Gangsta, what you think about this? I'm not even finna call him with that, man. This is why you're a weird dude, man. You shouldn't even come at me, man. You're a corny dude, man. I mess with real live players, man, that grew up with this game, man. Real bona fide gentlemen of leisure, man. This ain't player. Stop using the word game. You maybe manhood or something like that. But young men, don't do this. This was some broads, man. Now, if you're doing a threesome or something, you got some freaky broads, you had them do this kind of stuff. Let them do all of that. Men, don't put this on your face, players. This is sucker shit. What is this? Brother Jacoby, what is this, man? I got the Don Coolio swab in here, man. Don P, man. Respect to the players, man. Eternal, what's happening with you, boy? You know what I mean? Big Guapo, man. What's up with you, man? The big guap, man. Big Guapo. You know what I mean? The certified one, man. Y'all go check out, you know what I mean? Kevion's channel, man. I like that young brother right there. GT, man. What's up with you, boy? Yeah. Rocky Red. What's up with you? Salute to all the players, man. Salute to you too, brothers. I want y'all to win out here. I just had to cook this sucker. He come on here talking crazy, Uncle Hism. Call me all out my name. He made me a few banners. He did that. I'm going to give him his props, man. But I paid the brother $150. He made me the little sticker thing right here. But I gave you your money, man. And I didn't ask you to come on my channel. Then he called my channel trash. But I actually got more views than you. I got 2 million views. You got 1.6. But I'm trash. And I don't even take this stuff that serious. You on YouTube every day. You're a house husband. You're a butter cookie. You're a chubby chaser. You got a fat white hoe. Well, she's not even a hoe. But you ain't even checking no money. Now, I know some players, they doing some check pimping, man. They got bras that work every day and they checking that money. Out the batch.
These people too much, isn't
Boy, you a stepdaddy. Don't you ever rump with Uncle Ism. Look at what is this apparatus right here?
It will allow you to.
You are a corny dude. Got your face up here like you in Rome somewhere. Boy, you ain't never been in Rome. You ain't never been on no blade. Don't nobody respect you. You from Dallas somewhere, the sorry Cowboys, just as sorry as your game. You lame. Now, you might can talk on being married, but don't you ever utter your name in this game. No one knows you. Apparatuses like this. Man, what kind of player is you, man? You are a weirdo. You were like a punter on the football team.
So I want y'all to see this like this. See that right there? So I know some of y'all might laugh, but what this does is it will allow you to.
You are a corny dude. Got your face up here like you in Rome somewhere. Boy, you ain't never been in Rome. You ain't never been on no blade. Don't nobody respect you. You from Dallas somewhere, the sorry Cowboys, just as sorry as your game. You lame.
He says his lack of game is the reason why he needs to leave the country. First of all, there are a lot of guys out there that have absolutely no game and can still pull women. Let me give you an example.
Have you went on a date? Like, I seen that was like, bro, 20-something years is not a date. But you just Netflix and hitting? Netflix and chilling, that's all we doing?
That's it. And then like I don't like going on dates. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't like going on dates, but I don't really know how to communicate. You feel me? Like, I don't got game. I don't know none of that.
You gotta have game.
I don't even got game. None of that. I don't got game. I don't know how to talk to you. Like it's just that.
Now that's Huncho the rapper. He's 6'7". He's never been on a date. He got all kind of women chasing after him. He's right there in that lane.
When did the man say he never been on the date, man? Stop over dragging the situation, man. He the type of player that the broads like, man. He don't gotta do nothing. Some people gotta use their game. His game is himself. He got genetically blessed, like LeBron James. What position I play, I could play any position. This brother come out, he's 6'7", like you say. The broads like him. He in shape. He got some motion. He a rapper. Come on, the batches is gonna like him. But for the guys that don't have all that, that don't mean you can't get you a couple of batches and live you a good life. Sancho got to do his thing, but just because you don't look like him and you weren't in the genetic lottery, nephew, don't mean you can't do your thing. Okay? Don't never doubt yourself, man. We gonna play the game. As y'all gotta lose the logic. Why even play if y'all know we just gonna lose? No, I'm finna get out here and try to win. And let it go.
MTR is what, 6'1", 6'2". I think women find him attractive. Let's say if he had no game at all. Well, you know he got charisma because he's a YouTuber. All right.
No. That don't mean he got charisma. He can talk. He got a little style. Let me take that back. He got a certain charisma. Maybe it's not my thing. He does have charisma. He does do YouTube, and he has a style. It's just not necessarily my style. Let me not disrespect the brother like that. But a lot of this stuff all boils down to tricking. All boils down to that red pill bull crap. And y'all want the perfect woman, else you ain't gonna have no woman, else y'all just gonna trick. Well, you a lesser than man if you tricking. Paying for box. Sucker shit.
Hey, so if you can get to 900,000 subs, 1 million subs, you have to have some level of charisma. So that shows me that if he can get.
How much charisma you got, O'Shea, over there in them mud huts with them dirty foot black women over there with a power and electricity that don't go off?
People subscribing to him and a strong female fan base. That must mean, in my opinion, that if there's somebody he's interested in, he would have enough charisma to get a lady. So that's what Steve is not really looking at. And again,
well, why he still ain't got one? Why you ain't got one? Oh, I forgot you said you a trick. My bad.
He doesn't need to go overseas, in my honest opinion. He's living in Atlanta.
Them Atlanta broads be tripping. MTR ain't the kind of dude that the Atlanta broads like Huncho the rapper. MTR should go to Montana, should go to Oregon, Utah, find him a black woman. If that's what he want, a black woman. But I'm just saying they will have a different mindset. When you stay around one area, you think all women act like Atlanta women. If you had the means to move around, nephew. Move around.
He's very financially successful. I mean, you're talking about a guy that's probably like a 1 or 2%, top 3% earner.
He got his analytics.
So why does a guy like that have to go over?
You see how you had to put the little Kevin Samuels little thing spinning around the speculum, the spectrum, whatever that thing is. Steve the Dean just own his stuff. He got a lot of white boys believing in him. He kind of like a Coach Greg Adams. They black, but they really relate to a lot of white boys. And then he tried to come over here talking crazy to me. I didn't do nothing but come up on your show one day, and then you called me, want me to take YouTube more serious, and I appreciate that. But then you can't disrespect me, sucker Steve the Dean. When I see you, I'm going to jaw you, sucker. Steve, when I see you, yeah, I'm going to 1-2 your eyelid, sucker. Yeah. I'm going to box your nose off, sucker.
To Thailand. He only went over to Thailand because he was burnt out from YouTube. He was doing some things.
Quit making excuses for him, O'Shea. No, he need to go get some tricking done.
Personal life. And not everything is about dating women. Not everything is about sleeping with women. Not everything is about.
Yes, it is. That's all y'all want to do.
Maximizing women. Because when you maximize your personal life, a lot of those things come with it a lot easier. Not to say that it's perfect, but it comes a lot easier.
He's right, you know. What man do you know is going to...
Now, Steve out there with some nice-ass houses. I mean, look like baby mansions, Steve out there. I'm going to have to give him his props on that. When we watching him roll around from where he live, it's baby mansions, but that's out there in Dallas. It's definitely much cheaper than it is in California. You know, for a meal and a half, you can get a mansion that costs you 10, 15 mil out here in Cali. So he doing this thing. I'm gonna have to give him that. He probably good at investing and all that, but he ain't never had favor with the bitches. Steve, stop it. You a sucker.
Go to another country with a woman.
I seen Steve on Ball Smack Topsoil, him and my brother 50. Mr. 1950. Ball Smack, Mr. 1950, they cool and they vibe and they was having a good little player energy of Steve the D. Rolling all on the floor, messing up the player energy. Now, he got some paper. He might got a nice house, a ranch, but when it come to being a player, man, you kind of corny. You's a goofy dude. You's a goofy.
And not even smash.
Goofy.
Hang out, swim around, and smash.
This is a pretty good question from Steve.
You ain't
the Dean.
smashing nothing,
But
Steve. You married.
unfortunately, Steve the Dean is not necessarily a YouTuber. He uses
He ain't a
YouTube
YouTuber.
as a platform, just like his other platform.
Come on, man. Oh shit, you be saying some bullshit sometime, bro. He is a YouTuber. He's on YouTube. I can punch his name in, Steve the Dean. What do you mean he ain't a YouTuber? Everybody use a YouTube platform different. You used to do the Sunday Rumbles. Now you make short form content. So you're not a YouTuber? Poor Man Podcast. He does reactions. DJ Ghost, he does reaction. Steve the Dean talks to men and he reverts them or directs them to his other websites and different things. Everybody use their own YouTube different. Coach Greg Adams, he demonetized, but he directs people over to his Cash App and to his Patreon. You can't tell nobody how to do YouTube. Some people are live streamers. Some people make a lot of shorts. How you gonna say he not a YouTuber? See, you on that bullshit right now. Yeah, he a custer. He a buster. But sometimes you on some bullshit. He's a YouTuber. That's how you know this nigga. You wouldn't know this nigga if it wasn't for YouTube. O'Shea, hush.
This is a pretty good question from Steve the Dean. But unfortunately, Steve the Dean is not necessarily a YouTuber.
Yes, he is.
Uses YouTube as a platform, just like his other platforms.
What do you use it for?
Uses Facebook or Instagram to get clients. He's not on here to get AdSense dollars or to get sponsorships. Somebody like MTR, who is in this business full time, could go to Jamaica not because he needed to have sex with somebody,
but that's what he went for. Unless he paying for it, he's lame.
I'm pretty sure he has so many opportunities. He is not worried about that. And that's something that
stop giving these suckers the benefit of the doubt. It's just nerds on the nerds. Giving nerds benefit of the doubt. Why you can't just say he's lame? I mean, he need to be better with the batches.
A lot of guys just can't fathom that you can be around somebody and not really trip off them.
Yeah,
because
right.
if you're in Jamaica at another resort, all you gotta do is go talk to somebody else in the resort. And guess what? I'm pretty sure he didn't pay for her. I'm pretty sure she paid for herself.
You just talking. You ain't pretty sure of nothing. She went and got with Gilbert Arenas. He was knocking that down and they got married. He was scared of them Monacos. And Melanie King or whatever, the other light-skinned woman. He was scared of them too, running. But he ran to Thailand though.
And that's what it was all about. And again, when you have access to women 24/7, which I'm pretty sure he does.
I'm pretty sure he does. Why do y'all keep giving these niggas the benefit? Just if you said hi to Kevin Samuels, if you just said hello, boy, they gonna gloat. They gonna act like you the best thing since sliced bread. Goodness.
You can't make this shit up. This shit up. Make this shit up.
Y'all act like y'all the only dudes know how to talk to women. What do you bring to the table? Well, what is your breast size? What is your shoe size? What is your dress size? We're gonna have these perfect kind of women. Oh, she don't look a certain way. I can't deal with her. Let me show y'all something. Then we're gonna get into MTR with these passport bros and AMS. Y'all see this brother right here? Okay. Y'all see this brother right here? This is LA Try Guy. This is his cousin from Arkansas. A lot of y'all should look at this, nephew. Stop trying to go for Daphne Joy if you know that you ain't really ready for that kind of game yet. What I like about this young man is he was being a cameraman for the LA Try Guy. This is his cousin. And he was kind of like the cameraman, equipment man, and he would try the food sometime. Bigger player. Heavy set player. He wouldn't got him a chick. He say, man, I know I ain't ready for the dimes and all that. He got him a nice little chassis right here. Maybe it ain't nice for you, nephew, But I like the fact that he went and got a broad. Y'all act like y'all gonna get this perfect broad. If it ain't Daphne Joy, then I can't have nothing. This brother here went and got him a chick. He including her in his YouTube. He getting money. Look at him, man. He look happy.
Dude, it's your boy Cuzzo in the building. How we feeling, everybody? I almost forgot how to do this. I gotta lock in. I gotta remember my old ways of being a big back attack. Right now, you see Cuzzo that lost some weight.
Big back. He don't take himself too serious.
You know, and I'm not alone. I'm with my beautiful girlfriend.
Beautiful. Women like compliments.
Of 6 months.
6 months.
We are celebrating our birthday in Las Vegas.
See? Cuzzo starting to get his hair cut. Fellas, if you're a bigger player, get your hair lined up. Get your hairstyle. Get your beard lined up. Get your little watch. Get your little necklace going. Now, his outfit could be a little better, but her outfit ain't all top of the line. But if this where you at in the game, be right here in the game. He started off as the LA Try Guys cameraman, Cuzzo. Now he parlayed that, start his own channel. Now he done had him a little chassis for 6 months. But you see what I'm saying? He ain't trying to get no Daphne Joy. That's how you dudes do on here. You MGTOW guys. If it ain't Daphne Joy, I don't want nothing. See, now you get one. And then you can come on here and talk about you want to be poly and you can get a 2-piece. See, you dudes just be running your mouth, man. Y'all going overseas buying box, that ain't player shit. I'm not a player, IZM. I'm not a player. Okay, well, you a trick. Don't call a broad a slut then. You and her on the same level. This is what I'm trying to show you. He regular guy. No, within himself, he's a heavy set guy. But I like his attitude. I like his energy, man. He's got a little style and charisma about himself. Check him out.
Vegas. And for that being said, we are at Stuff My Turkey. I am here because Keith Lee said this food is a 10 out of 10.
Hey, Stuff My Turkey, one of the best restaurants in Vegas that not a lot of people know about. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10.
This is a 10. This is a 10. That's very.
Got him a little chick. She ain't all that. She ain't got a BBL. She ain't got a bunch of fake eyelashes. That ain't what he into. He from Arkansas. Know where you at and what you like. Now, if it ain't about what I like, it ain't about what the public like, your mama like, your church. It's about what you like. Get you a woman that satisfies you, not what society likes. This is what I'm showing y'all.
Very high. So we don't see if this.
Then he including his woman on his videos. Now he got a little eye candy going on, man. I don't care what y'all say. It's going to be some brothers like her. Oh, IZM, she a 2. She a 1. She ain't Daphne Joy. She don't have to be Daphne Joy. It's for him, not for you, suckers. So that's what I wanted to show you, fellas. Now, let's check out now MTR and the Passport Bros. He's the new leader, the face of it. Sucker dog.
Just responded. He's got this video here entitled Final Message to the Passport Bros. Let's open this one up and see what's in store. Let's go.
Come on.
Smooth intro. Yeah. Dating book. Okay. Maintaining attachment in the social media age.
What's up, fellas?
And money.
Okay, I'm going to have to put some of that together.
Strategies. Come on, let's get it, AMS.
Man.
AMS going to say I'm stealing his stuff. Well, Alarajan Curry say you stole his stuff, AMS. You stole my shit.
Because I don't want to give these people too much IZM, you dig?
Hey, maybe he took it and polished it up. Tommy Sotomayor, angry man. He stole my shit. Maybe Kevin Samuels took it and polished it up. Refine your Mackin. He refined the game, man. He took it and refined it. MTR is a smiley nigga, boy. Look at this nigga, man. What's going on with you? Brother Ray, what's going on with your freckle face? MTR is a smiley nigga. Yuck, 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 yuck. Revenge of the Nerds. Now we got AMS. He's more of a southern drawl kind of player. You know, he cut from a different cloth. See, I had to tell MTR, stop smiling so damn much. Stop being so goofy. Women don't like when you smile too much. At least not sisters. Now, the other races may be different, but the sisters, I can't smile. They're going to say something if you smile too much. That's how black women are, bro.
Oh, boy, the passport bros are looking for me. Oh,
Are the
man.
visa bros looking?
You know what? They going to have to start classifying.
Shut up. Visa bros. Don't try to change that, man. That passport bro, y'all been caught out here doing the most. Y'all buying box. Y'all done messed up the box economy, and all over the world, black men come in tricking like a mug. Now you want to change it to Visa bros. MTR, are you sure you want to connect yourself to this here, man? You got kind of a bad rep out here. All right, let go.
Find the passport bros as a
It ain't nothing but tricking.
Because, man, if you make any video that don't align with their opinions,
okay,
all hell gonna break loose. Oh, man.
All right.
Woo, boy, I woke up this morning, had a goddamn sign burning in my yard. Said, don't fuck with the passport bros, bitch. I mean, the passport bros don't play.
Yeah.
Man, you know, I thought we had some with the semen retention boys.
Yeah.
Then we
You
had
turn this up.
Bitcoin boys. Then we had,
Oh, yeah,
who else
the
we had?
Bitcoin. Remember that?
We had the no fat boys. It's been all a lot of clans on YouTube. Whole lot of clans that you don't play with. But boy, ain't none of them fucking with the passport, bro. Oh man, you never seen a bunch of emotional men a day in my goddamn life.
Damn.
But anyway, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all crybabies.
MTR, O'Shea both made responses, which caused me to make this response because
Okay.
I obviously didn't make myself clear enough on my video, my reaction video to MTR. So I wanted to clear up some points. All right, guys. All right. So this is my olive branch to the passport bros. All right, number one guy got my little talking list. I can't remember all this shit, right? So I watched their videos and I seen some stuff that I must didn't clarify. So I took some notes. All right.
Let's do this.
Number one talking point, guys. I support the passport bros.
Okay.
Guys,
Yeah, I mean,
in case y'all forgot, I'm the guy who made the video why I'm against the MTR movement. If any of y'all guys remember, that was my first.
I was like 2019
on YouTube.
Yeah, that was like 2018.
And in that video, I specifically talk about I'm tired of bitching and moaning.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Now,
I remember that.
Before I go any further, I got to make this.
I made the same video, man. I said, stop going MACTO. MGTOW. Stop it. What is that? Don't go MGTOW. Go MACTO. Yeah. MACTO, man. MGTOW. What is that? Y'all don't mess with women? Man, y'all sorry.
Disclaimer. Gotta make this disclaimer. I started off by saying I support the passport bros. So there are a lot of passport bros like, yeah, apologize.
You ain't gonna apologize.
Hold on. I just want to make this disclaimer.
Okay.
Start off nice, but at some point in this video, shit might go left. All right.
Yo.
So when I was young,
Y'all ain't doing nothing but tricking.
2018 AMS back in the building.
Y'all ain't doing nothing but tricking.
Hold up, in this situation, bring back 2018, 2019, Sleazeball Gang AMS back in the building, baby. Do we got come on, son, AMS, let us know. You heard?
Dude, you can't even act that way. MTR, just get you a snow. Get you an Asian woman. You're gonna be kind of corny, goofy for the sisters. They not really all. I can't be myself not with a sister. No, it ain't gonna work, bro.
I love this version of AMS where he just goes off and just starts riffing. Okay, with the notepad down, my brother. I understand. We getting old, my brother. We need the notepad to remember shit. You understand? My memory not like I used to, people. When this brother starts riffing, hold on. You understand? All right, let's keep going.
My uncle.
Okay.
He used to do like this, right? You get in trouble, right? He come in there, he talk to you for the first 5 minutes, and he nice,
right?
Like you do something stupid, he come in there, he just is nice and calm.
Yeah.
But somewhere along the line, about 5 minutes in, he would stand up and start taking off his belt. Yeah, he started taking off his belt. You start at first you thinking like,
right, you good, right? You gonna get off light. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna just sit here and say yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know, like you learning from your mistakes, right?
Right.
And that's gonna be the end of it. And
right.
You get to go on by your merry way.
Right.
All you gotta do is just say yes, sir.
That's
and
it.
Look sincere.
Right.
Right. Just look sincere and say yes, sir. But some point in there, he stands up.
Right.
He starts to take off his belt, and then you start to realize
he about to put fire on that ass.
I'm gonna be able to just get away with yes, sir. Today.
Right, right.
That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna start off nice.
Yeah.
But somewhere in this video, I'm gonna stand up.
You gonna put belt to ass? I get it.
I'm gonna start pulling off my belt. Bitch, MGTOW videos all day. Like somebody really give a shit. You know, I see these women on TikTok talking about decentering men. And they've been celibate for 5 years. It's almost like they think the world's supposed to stop moving because they celibate. It's just one fucking vagina.
Right. There's plenty more to go around. Right.
Don't stop moving because you ain't gave your vagina out in 5 years. There's a bunch of bitches out here fucking.
Right.
It's like they think the world stopped because they went celibate.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these chicks as well. Like if you look into it, you click in their bio and they selling some type of crystal energy femininity course, right? Like some bullshit about how to like decenter men, right? There's always business, usually if they're smart. I've seen some dumb ones that just want to talk about shit and get validated all day. But at least if you're gonna do that, at least try to make some sort of business off it, baby girl. You just on the internet, half crying and complaining for no goddamn reason. Absurd. You do it all for the validation, both in reality and on the internet, which is wild to me. But let's go. He's got.
Most guys don't have the job flexibility to be a passport bro.
Yeah, not now.
That was the main point of that video, the reaction video to MTR. That was the main point of it.
Yeah.
Most of you guys never will be a fucking passport bro.
Y'all regular dudes.
Because you don't have the job flexibility or you don't make enough money to be a passport bro.
Yep. Y'all go there for a weekend, get some boxing, you got to go. Tricking.
You traveling 2 weeks out the year don't make you no passport bro. It makes you a nigga on vacation. That's what you are. That's what you are. Take that goddamn passport.
Was that funny?
Bro, shirt off and go get you a shirt that say nigga on vacation because that's what you are.
Okay.
You travel 2 weeks out the goddamn year and you think you some goddamn passport bro. You ain't
No. We're Visa Bros. Say our name right. Visa Bros. We're gonna start a new organization of tricking, sex tourism. Yeah. Buying boxes not a problem. Yeah, and I wonder why I'm lonely and empty inside. The black women are the problem. No, it's you, nephew.
Goddamn passport bro. You are nigga on vacation.
AMS, we need you to do more videos per week, baby. All right, enough is enough. Why you been holding out on us? One video, one video per week is not enough. I hereby ordain. Listen, somebody put in the comment if AMS needs to make more than one video per week. Put a like on that damn comment if you agree. So if he ever sees this video, he can see the amount of people that are voting. Okay, with the like button, put it down up in there. He need to make more videos. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let me be serious for a quick second. I understand what
Ain't nothing wrong with being a nigga on vacation. Listen, guys, we gotta just be what we are. We gotta stop being delusional.
Yeah.
It's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
You traveling 2 weeks out of the country a year.
I just told you ain't nothing wrong with y'all doing y'all tricking, but stop acting like that's gonna get the better woman. They're more feminine. You ain't gonna get no wife when you're going over there just tricking. If these American women, is that who you gonna deal with? Do you want a family? Well, you're gonna have to get you one, nephew. I done did my time. It's up to you.
Right. In the other 50 weeks a year, you here. You ain't no goddamn passport. You are. That's what you are. If you ain't traveling at least 6 weeks out of the goddamn year, out of the country, stop calling yourself a goddamn passport, bro.
No, we're Visa Bros. We're Visa Bros.
I'm trying to hold it together.
Of my video.
Okay, let me be serious.
Was to just tell you guys what MTR is doing. Most of you guys won't be able to do
right now, but I want them to plan for
it. Stop it. Don't nobody want to go to Thailand getting 2-hour oil massages. And my max is 8. I got 8 massages in one day. What? Boy, y'all just doing a trick and storm.
Period. He is a content creator that makes his money offline. You are a forklift driver.
Yo.
That's what you are. You are a forklift driver.
Okay.
If you move your ass to
What's so
Thailand
funny?
or Taiwan, because y'all made all of that, it's Taiwan. Shut your ass up.
Thank you.
If you move your ass to Thailand and became a forklift operator down there, they're gonna pay your ass 18 cents a goddamn hour.
Yeah, but don't do that. That's crazy. Don't do that.
What MTR
Don't
is
do that.
doing is smart. It's the same reason I got the fuck out of New York.
Yeah.
Why the hell am I gonna be up there paying all those high ass state taxes and all these high ass, just food and groceries for the same shit in a cheaper state? That's why the fuck I got out of New York.
I get it. And here's the thing. If I was to combat any of this, right? I think that if he's a fork truck driver and he sees living here in the expense, a lot of dudes feel overwhelmed. And they're like, why try harder? Why get a 5 to 9 on top of my 9 to 5? Why do this? Why do that? And what I'm saying is that there's other options. There's just
So the solution is go overseas and buy box. Still think y'all selling yourself short, nephew. I still think y'all selling yourself short, man. There's more to it than just going overseas and buying box, man. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't care what you say. If you're going over there to have fun, say, hey, man, I'm just going over here to have fun. This ain't for the wifeism. I ain't no fool. I'm just going over here to have some fun. Just going over here to slang some iron. I'll be back. I don't know. I'm going to find my woman in the States, but this ain't for everybody. Some of y'all, this what y'all got to do. But that tricking, I don't like it.
These guys are trying to put on you. It's almost like they don't want you to travel, because if you travel, you will stop listening to them. That's definitely the fact for Anton Daniels. Oh, what's good, family? It's your man BMT in the house with another reaction video.
Daniels,
today, we're going to be discussing Anton Daniels and AMS. I don't know why we live so rent-free as far as the Passport Bros, these guys' heads. All right, these are some pretty major content creators.
Because y'all doing a bunch of tricking and y'all got young men thinking it's the way to go. And it's sucker shit.
Shout out to them. I actually like Anton.
And that's why all you niggas kind of crash face. Y'all ain't have favor with the bitches. I don't care. You got to keep going in. You got to find your tribe of broads that like you, nephew. Going overseas, you look like George Washington. You look like Ben Franklin by the head. When they see this sucker, they don't care what he look like. All they see is money. He's an American.
And man, but we're going to break it down. Now, before I even get started, I want to give this video some context, right? And it concerns of speaking outside of your wheelhouse. I'm not.
What's all this music you got in here, man? Come on, man. Get on with the point, bruh.
That when they say they're not going back, they're not going back. And MTR, I'm pretty sure, is financially stable to where he makes his money online. So if he says he's not coming back, maybe he's going back temporarily. But what he means is, hey, man, I'm pretty much got my mindset that I'm out of the States.
Tricking his
now,
way.
This doesn't apply to every single body, but you can't speak in absolutes like Anton, right? And as far as, you have to be validated and everything like that, listen, he probably doesn't know this, but there are all types of specialized visas. There's multiple visas in all types of countries.
In order to live in another country, you have to apply to be able to stay there long term. You can't say I'm not coming back. You're coming back. Okay, so that's just a thing to say in order to get people rocking on the internet.
Oh, that. So that statement is false. Obviously, if a man has his mind made up that he's not coming back, he might have spoken into existence. He's not going back. So moving on to my guy AMS. Now, I like AMS. AMS has been on my show. I believe I might have been on his panel. I don't think AMS does a lot of panels, but he's definitely been on a few of my panels way back in the day. Now, AMS came in on the scene, pretty much speaking against dating coaches, the alternative dating coaches. I believe he came on the scene going back and forth with Alan Roger Curry. Rest in peace to ARC. But some of his points are very valid. What he did was pretty much up.
No, he didn't go back and forth with Alan Roger Curry. Alan Roger Curry said he stole his shit, his shtick, his flavor. Well, he looked like a younger version of Alan Roger Curry. Guys believe he could get women, and he had a southern style with it. So he just refined his macking. Same way Angry Man, Tommy Sotomayor, and all them was mad at Kevin Samuels. Hey, you got to refine your macking, Jack.
dated, dating in the modern world, basically, because a lot of those dating coaches would have like age dating, like Steve the Dean and Lucario. They wasn't adjusting to today's dating.
Steve the Dean, why y'all always be talking about Steve the Dean like he did something, man? I can't take this with Steve the Dean. Why y'all be acting like he done really did something out here, man? Steve the Dean ain't did nothing. Corny YouTuber. You from Dallas somewhere, the sorry Cowboys, just as sorry as your game. You lame. And you might get talk on being married, but don't you ever utter your name in this game. No one knows you apparatuses like this, man. What kind of player is you, man? You are a weirdo. You are like a punter on the football team.
So I want y'all to see this like this. See that right there? So I know some of y'all might laugh, but what this does,
we laughing.
It will allow you to.
You are a corny dude. Got your face up here like you in Rome somewhere. Boy, you ain't never been in Rome. You ain't never been on no blade. Don't nobody respect you. You from Dallas somewhere, the sorry Cowboys, just as sorry as your game. You lame. Now, you might can talk on being married, but don't you ever utter your name in this game. No one knows you apparatuses like this, man. What kind of player is you, man? You are a weirdo. You are like a punter on the football team.
So I want.
Hey, nephews, you're going to have to wear many hats when it comes to this game, man. Uncle Izzy wouldn't tell you nothing wrong, man. A man must wear many hats. A man must wear many hats. A father, a lover, a provider, a caregiver, an orator, an instructor, a teacher, the Alpha and the Omega. And maybe one day you can go from a prince to. That's what I mean by this, young players. Maybe one day, prince to a king to a god.
Dating market, because a lot of guys have been in relationships for 10, 15, 20 years, 20 years plus. And they were talking about dating, back in the 90s, early 2000s, before,
Oh, so modern dating is trick off on a broad.
Social media. So I will give AMS credit, but for some reason, AMS, anytime, a content creator comes out about traveling or passport bros, he will make a video. All right. And this video is a response video because he did a response video to MTR's move to Thailand. The passport bros were right. Right. And the whole entire video, obviously, he didn't have the right country. He was talking about Taiwan. He was speaking, once again, outside of his wheelhouse, basically. All right. AMS knows America. He knows about dating in America, to a certain degree. I still don't just agree with him with everything. You know what I'm saying?
You're not dating. You're not dating. You're tricking off on broads.
But, for the most part, this video right here, he's so-called apologized to the passport bros. But then again, he's still wrong. So let's go.
I wonder who right
in
and who
the
wrong.
dating market. You do me a benefit by traveling because you allow me to get more compliance, less competition, more compliance. That's the way that works. So I don't know why this thing, no dating coach can say anything about a passport, bro, because if you do, he jealous because he ain't gonna get our money no more. You ain't my money no goddamn way.
I don't think anybody's really concerned about money. For the most part, passport bros are answering a lot of mistruths. All right, a lot of misconceptions about us for the most part. Like I said before, as far as what I stand for, the passport bros, it's an ideology. It's not a club. It's a mindset.
What?
God damn it.
I'm the same way with my mindset, man. I say no to tricking on a hoe, man. Y'all can do what y'all want, man. It's a mindset. There you go. It ain't tricking if you got it. Well, if you didn't have it, you couldn't trick.
Next, most guys don't have the job flexibility to be a passport bro. Guys, that was the main point of that video, the reaction video to MTR. That was the main point of it. Most of you guys never will be a fucking
Y'all local tricks. Y'all get a $40 hole.
passport, bro. Because you don't have the job flexibility or you don't make enough money to be a passport, bro. You traveling 2 weeks out the year don't make you no passport, bro.
All right, see, this is the thing. Well, that's where he's wrong at. Passport bros is all about a certain mindset. All right, if you consider yourself a passport bro, you might be aspiring to live overseas full time. I was talking to a friend of
No, that's more of an expat. What you talking about?
mine about budgeting in the States. I remember when I used to travel to DR 9-10 times out the year, and I would budget
9-10 times out the year, boy. Y'all be doing some heavy tricking, man. The game will always exist because of you passport and sucker local native tricks. The game will always exist because of you native and passport tricks. Just ain't me. We're not the same, man. You understand? I just can't do it. I might have to rock with AMS on this, man. I can't rock with the BMT, brother. You might tell me where to go to travel, and I might go over there and some different islands, some different nice places, restaurants. But I just ain't tricking off on all these broads, man. Even when players go overseas, man, now I believe you over there tricking. I don't believe you over there getting coconut juice. I just don't believe it.
Against anything in the States, basically, as far as socializing and going out. Mm-hmm. Meaning, I would go out, I would, go to Applebee's or something, TGIFs, do whatever, date or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I started saying to myself, damn, I could have spent that same amount of money on a Airbnb in Colombia.
And trick off. This is called trick justification. And hump on top of a woman that don't like you. Like I say, man, y'all just young in the game. You ain't got your rocks off. All right, some of y'all was married, now y'all older. You ain't soiled your royal oats. That's all. So I understand. Go on and pay for y'all box, man. The trick economy must exist.
I could have spent that same amount of money on a plane ticket. Going out one night. They got plane tickets for $300-400. I spent that this weekend.
Yeah.
So my mind was already thinking about passport bro type of ideologies. Like, hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna budget myself.
Trick ideology, trick budgets. Go ahead, pay for the batch. We need that, man. More of these players got to get new Mercedes. More of these players got to get, well, they don't really wear mink coats no more, man. Some Louis Vuitton suits, man. More of these players got to get some, nice Cuban link chains, man. Go ahead, BMT, pay for it, man. They need that. They need some of them 1978 motorcycles over there on them dirt roads in Colombia and shit.
Accordingly, so I can spend more time overseas. You don't have to necessarily live overseas to be a passport bro.
It makes you a nigga on vacation. That's what you are. That's what you are. Take that goddamn passport bro shirt off and go get you a shirt that say nigga on vacation, because that's what you are. You travel 2 weeks out the goddamn year and you think you some goddamn passport bro. You ain't no goddamn passport bro. You are a nigga on vacation. That's what you are. That's what you are. And it's fine.
That's what you are. This Alabama country boy. You got that southern drawl to him. Y'all like AMS. I like him. He got charisma. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. A lot of guys just ain't got it. Y'all gonna kowtow. How much? It just make me feel like a sucker. Y'all can go back and forth. BMT can go back and forth with AMS. Whoever want to go back and forth. Who's the best? Whatever ideology you want to believe, nephew. I ain't saying nothing that, you could just take to the bank. Forget it. Don't believe it. BMT got all the information. The passport man. AMS got all the information. I think you should take a little of each one of those guys, me included, and stir it in your gumbo pot and make it work for you. But for me, I'd rather get it off the mouthpiece. I'd rather be like this, brother. He had him one nice woman, and she helped him knock another woman. He living a good life with his two women. And they got kids, big house, money, living it up like a king. But if you want to go over there and trick on the broads, that's on you. Go over there. Pay your money, sir. It's up to you. Go ahead. Pay your money, sir. I'd rather get me a regular chick like this and live my life. That's just me. But y'all got trick justification, loser logic. Y'all want a hug from Keisha. Y'all just ain't got it. But I understand you done with these sisters. They chewing on your ear. They disrespectful. So you want to get you a better type broad. But are you a better type man? Are you wearing some stylish clothes? Are you having some flavor? Are you giving a woman a reason to choose you? Are you giving a woman a reason to disrespect you? Are you just playing video games all day? What's your game about, nephew? You around here looking like one of these video game characters, and you want a bad batch. I want Brittany Renner. I want a fine red bone. No, that's not what you're going to get. You're going to get a woman that disrespects you and disavow you. Now you're bending down to the woman, rich millionaire. Got a woman disrespecting, man. Respect is everything. I just can't, give my money to a broad, man. That's y'all. Y'all give a broad 8,000 in tips in a night. That's you, man. BMT, be a trick. You don't got favor with the batches. AMS probably got favor with the broad, so it's easier for him. Guys that it's easier for, they gonna say don't do the tricking. Guys that's not in favor with the women, they gonna say, well, I'm pro tricking. Nephew, do what you decide to do. But I'm telling you, soon as you let a woman put you in a trick bag, soon as you pay a woman, soon as she break you down to a morsel of a morsel, you beneath the bitch. You will never be on top like the king. Even when you start talking crazy, she gonna be like, man, if you don't be quiet, I know the real you. So what you want to do? It's all up to you, nephew. Do you want to be a passport trick? Travel trick? What you want to do? You look down on them women when they sell their box. You look down on them women when they out here thotting it up and they being delusional. You being delusional thinking one of these foreign women love you. What's your logic? What you think is right? It ain't gonna be easy being a man. But somebody gotta do it. Peace and blessings, nephew. Salute.